With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitor sideline, their head coach. His guys looking good right out the gate, off to a 2-0 start. His counterpart on the Ravens sideline, John Harbaugh. And his guys also 2-0, so this is a good test for both teams here early in the season. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 12 carries, 73 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And Strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A first down carry for him. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Easy, ready?
Throwing is Jackson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they are led out there. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
The Ravens at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Real quick.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
180. Sit up. 180. Finish it up. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. LeJonte Wester, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down, but they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
180.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit up. 180. To what? 180. Finish up.
Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
DC ready?
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Jackson now. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They begin with Henry. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
Throwing, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
14-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Henry up the middle. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts,
10 yards on
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
180. Go. 180. Press up. Sit hot.
Henry again on 2nd down. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a 1-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leads them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for Baltimore, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Denver, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.